Midwest Boating Center, we started last year. We've been actually the Nortec dealer for 6 years, and we really wanted to bring on a pontoon boat line, but I didn't want just another recycled aluminum. I wanted something really different. I wanted a boat that was the best on the market, that really showed why you should buy a Princecraft. Why should I buy your boat? And with so many pontoon boats out there, which is becoming so popular. I mean, they're not Grandpa's pontoon anymore. These things are sexy, they're fast, they're great looking, right? But it was really important to me to bring something to the Ozarks that was unlike any boat built, or any other pontoon boat built for that matter. And my background, a lot of people don't know, my background is a machinist. And so I understand the strength of alloys. I build a lot of things myself. And when I studied Princecraft, they're the only pontoon boat manufacturer that builds an H36 alloy. And what that means is that's the hardness level of the aluminum. It's really built for rough water conditions. We don't have a, quote, Lake Ozark edition. We don't have to reinforce our pontoons for Lake of the Ozarks like other manufacturers do. Every one of our boats are built to the highest standards. The warranty on ours is unbelievable. From the wood deck down is unconditional lifetime warranty. I've been to the factory several times. I've met with the president every time. We have a great relationship. The 29 that we're setting on didn't exist last year. He says, Randy, you come up here, you design the ultimate Lake of the Ozark boat. And I said, okay, I want a 30-foot boat. I want something no one else has. And just like the chair you're sitting in, the nice thing about this layout is I had a pontoon boat a year ago from another manufacturer. The kids like to ride up front. The women disappear into the back. I'm left driving, nowhere for the guys. So
guy.
I made this kind of the guy area, the middle part. I put, we made big U-shaped seating in the front for the kids. We made the lounges in the back for the women. It works out great. Then I took it one step further. I said, I don't want vinyl. I want suede.
Let's talk about that suede because it's fascinating.
Yeah, it's called Alcantara. It's a synthetic marine grade suede. It holds up phenomenal. It doesn't get hot. It looks like $1 million, and it's very expensive. It's about $145 a yard. So you're not going to see that in anybody else's pontoon. I promise you that. Even to the floor, we designed the floor in-house and actually installed this floor here at Lake of the Ozarks. It's called Sea Deck. It's a foam. It feels great on the feet. It doesn't get hot. It's super easy to keep clean. Just hose it off. And
the minute you walk on the boat, you're standing on something different.
Exactly. And just the outside of the boat, people walk up and go, that doesn't look like Grandpa's pontoon, and it really draws them in. And what am I looking at here? So with my background being really high-end performance boats, these are the type of touches we do in those boats. So I brought that into the pontoon boat side, and the crowd has gone nuts. We sold this boat the very first day here.
I absolutely believe that, and it's a nice marriage of that cutting edge meets stability, and so it'll be long lasting. One of my big downfalls is when I get on these boats, I get really comfortable, and I don't want to get up, but I know we're going to go look at the Nortec, and you know how much I love Nortec, so shall we go on over and take a look? Randy Kitt, you took a chance a few years back in bringing a boat that people down, say around Florida and the Keys and that are far more familiar with, to the Lake of the Ozarks. But if there was ever a boat that was made for the Lake of the Ozarks, it's got to be a Nortec.
It's the ultimate open bow. We actually started branding center consoles at the lake 12 years ago, and people thought I was nuts. They're like, that's a fishing boat, And then the Water Patrol started getting some. And then they go, oh, that's a Water Patrol boat. And we brought in Nortec 6 years ago. We're actually Nortec's largest or second largest dealer. Very rarely do I have one in stock. They usually sell before they show up. They're a hot property, and you're starting to see a lot more of them. Since we have brought center consoles to the market, you're starting to see other manufacturers go, hey, we need to be down there. So one thing that sets Nortec apart than anybody else is they were designed right out of the gate as a pleasure boat. There's no fishing stuff. We put a few fishing amenities on it, but it's really the ultimate luxury boat. Yeah. This boat is a 39. It's one of our flagship boats. We do a 34 and a 39 is the most popular. We just came out with a new 450. We sold one of those yesterday morning. And the nice thing about it is you can put 22 of your closest friends on here and still have plenty of room and go have a ball. the best thing about the center console and the Nortec is being a center steer, you have a full 360-degree visibility. It's really easy to dock. And if somebody wants to go up and grab a line to help you in the front, they can walk right up to the front of the boat,
Right.
grab the dock or whatever. You're not climbing over anything or taking a chance slipping and falling. You don't have any of that. You know, we have a side dive door, walk-through transom, built-in coolers. If you can dream it, we built it.
Let's talk about the power behind them too, because they can move right on down the lake or the Gulf or the ocean.
Yeah, this has got the triple 350 Mercury Verado, the supercharged motors. Fantastic. You can't even hear them run. They're super efficient. The Nortec is the most efficient center console on the market. At a 45-mile-an-hour cruise with this boat, you'll average 1.8 miles to the gallon. Okay, most of them aren't anywhere near that. With the fuel, it's got a 315-gallon fuel tank. You'll go almost 600 miles on a tank of gas.
And will we see it at the Inwater Boat Show in April?
Oh, absolutely. We have probably 10 boats that are going to be in the Inwater Show this year, biggest we've ever had. Hopefully we'll have our 45 there. We've already sold the first 2 we got. One is staying at the lake. The other one we're shipping to Texas. And but we're hoping to have it there. We'll have our 34 and a 39. Whatever we have available is going to be there, because in 6 years, this is the third boat that physically made it to inventory that wasn't sold by the time I got here. So.
I'm always wanting to show them off, but you're like, well, we got to wait for the next one to come in.
Yeah. That's why we brought on the Princecraft line, because I'm like, our lot looks empty because the boats sell so fast.
Exactly. Well, Randy Kitt, Midwest Boating Center, always fun. Can't wait to see you again in April. And thanks for bringing so many of these exciting models to the lake.
Thanks for talking to us. A pleasure.